Hi, welcome to Tarot by Naveen. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you here. Okay, so clearly I am a tarot card reading channel. I offer general card readings, money career readings, love readings, oracle readings where you get to interact with the universe and your own intuition, forensic readings where we kind of give a personal deep dive into you personally, internally, and spirit path readings. Well, that's where we go into the external energies and what's surrounding you, your higher self, the big picture, and karmic lessons and stuff like that. And if you were like very anticipated, like really want to see what the next reading is coming out, while being a part of the YouTube page is a great benefit, if you want to see early readings, you might want to consider becoming a Patreon member because that is where you can get early readings. On the Patreon page, you will also have access to the shop where I plan to introduce bonus readings and also a choose your stack reading. So you get to like choose from 3 different stacks. So yeah, there on the Patreon page is like a key membership membership and a Lotus membership, so you get to choose. Oh yeah, and I also offer personal readings. So if you want to check that out, look into the description box below. You could also donate to the channel. All of these ways are great ways to help support the growth and development of the channel. So becoming a YouTube subscriber, a Patreon subscriber, and all of that good stuff. Okay, so that's a lot. So now let's get into your reading. Okay, Virgo, hi. This is your love reading for the time frame of, welcome to Tarot by Naveen. This is your love reading for the time frame of June the 15th to July the 10th of 2026. Okay, so let's get into it, Virgo. Let's see what's going on. And we have, okay, 7 of Swords. So, Virgo, regarding your love dynamic, it seems like some of you are leaving a love situation. It's no longer serving you, it's conflicting with who you are or your personal well being or your personal, I'm hearing belief systems, just the type of life that you rather would not live, is what I'm hearing. It's so this is a breakup of sorts. Some of you, this is also a stepping back and really assessing certain things. And you're very much on the fence if you were to give an opportunity for this to correct itself in some way or get better. You're basically kind of done with a relationship. Some of you are leaving a relationship in this regard in order to pursue something better, or you have a better offer of a love interest. If you are already in a relationship and this is a possible breakup of sorts, I'm hearing that there are some things that can be said that can cut right to the heart in some cases. Try not to become a devil in this, is what I'm hearing. Just let them say what they need to say. Try not to escalate the separation, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So for some of you, you're just leaving an understanding with the 7 of Swords. And some of you are going to something better. There's someone or some possible people, depending on the type of relationship, waiting for you. And you've been weighing your pros and cons, whether you want to give this next love opportunity a chance of sorts. And some of you, you're might just go on to the single road per se and leave something entirely behind. But whatever this is, Virgo, for the majority of you, you're not entirely focused on love at the moment per se. You're more focused on leaving an uncomfortable situation and then probably kind of reassessing yourself towards this new love interest perhaps, or just collecting yourself first before you dive into this new love dynamic. Other than that, you're just gonna leave it behind and then focus on you and take a break from love at this time. Let's see what else is happening. I mean, yeah, wow. I just said that. It's like the devil energy right here. I saw it in my eyes, Virgo. I saw it in my eyes when I saw this, and because I sense whatever separation this is in some capacities, not all of you, but it can get heated. I'm really trying to not say everything specifically as I'm saying it. I just want you to please try not to allow things to escalate. It might be better for you once you said your piece to then leave the company, the situation, so that other things that could be said or could be done, will be avoided. So problems could be avoided. Okay. Um, because if you're done with something, you're done with something. Um, so the devil energy in this is coming through, and it's like it's been a very uncomfortable situation, and it's like it's time to just end it. Honestly, let's see further clarification. Yeah, Six of Wands. When you end this, Virgo, you're going to be so liberated, so happy, so energetic, so fiery, so ready to move on with your life. You've ended something kind of really toxic right there. And some of you, and this also goes to what I was saying, because the Six of Wands is someone who has left the battle. Okay, they've left something difficult. They've overcome. They've achieved. They've conquered. Okay, so you're leaving something. You're conquering. You're moving to something better, and you're basking in the success of that. You're basking in the freedom of the liberation, you made it through something, and you're better off for it, you know what I mean, in such a way you've left something behind, you've conquered something, whatever the situation is, and you bask in it for a little bit. And that's why I said some of you are just gonna enjoy your single life a bit, just a little bit, but some of you may then move on to something better, a new love interest, you know what I mean. And the Six of Wands is that. It's like when you conquer something, you bask in the success, the accolades, and then the Six of Wands continues. The Six of Wands moves on to the next project or the next understanding. You move on to something higher, something better, something that's going up in the climb of your success, of your passions, of why you got through something in the first place of sorts, then move to something better. You know what I mean? So that's what's happening here. And technically, I already said all that before the card came out, but it's reiterating in that regard. So that's what's happening. So it's like you're leaving something wasn't working in the relationship, and some of you do have love interests who are waiting for you, options, and some of you just gonna enjoy your single life for a little while. Um, so yeah, if you are in a loving relationship already, more than likely this does not apply to you. Okay, so let's see what your Kipper card has to say, and we have, yep, high honor. You Virgo, I mean, I literally just finished saying it. You conquered something, and you're going to be very respected for it, for what you. This could be from family, friends, coworkers, clients, whatever the situation is, who respected you. Even the person or people you're leaving in some relationship capacity, there's going to be respect because you have enough respect for yourself. You will be treated well. Okay, you're no longer allowing. You're not living a certain thing. You're not allowing this toxic thing anymore. You have too much love and respect for yourself, and you've been told that, and you're going to be lifted up and from this new love interest, or from the social aspect of things as well. Remember, the Six of Wands is basking in the accolades and stuff like that. You're like, good for you. It's about time you left that so and so. He never deserved you in the first place. It's something like that. Okay, high honor. Okay, you're gonna be treated well. So after you leave out of that, you're gonna be feeling so much better. Let's see what else is happening, and we have, yep, Queen of Swords. There you go, because the high honor was giving that vibe. So it was a little bit of the Six of Wands, because it's like you deserve better. So the Queen of Swords. This is someone like now you're kind of like on your boss energy vibes. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, don't come to you unless you come correct. You can see through lies, deceits, any flirtatious actions that have no merit or fruit to be found. If you're going to move forward now, it's like you're a little bit cold right now just because of what you came out of, but you also have this hidden fiery passion within you that you're just gardening, that you're just protecting with the Queen of Swords energy for a bit coming through out of this, and that's going to be respected, okay, high honor, and that's going to be also admired, I sense, by new possible love interest and whatever have you. They appreciate someone who's strong, who understands their quality, their merits, their worth, and are moving forward and not allowing themselves to be held back. Through what you've gone through, again, conquered and overcome, you're going to have a heightened awareness of intuition, especially in the relationship aspect of things, because you know what you want, you know what you're looking for. The Queen of Swords sees the truth of the matter, and the truth in yourself as well. Okay, so you're going to be very clear and sincere, and you want whoever is approaching you, or however you want to approach this new thing eventually, to do the same. Further clarification, we have, Two of Swords. There's that Swords energy again. So Virgo, like I said, even though she has the swords, I can sense there's a fire passion that she's just protecting. And the Two of Swords is kind of like that. It's like there's logical thought process in this, but sometimes logic is not always the answer, and you need to use your intuition. So that's why I know that after a certain assessing of a new love interest, or possibly entertaining that eventually, or stepping into that or something like that, when you're leaving something behind and going into something else, cultivating something different, or considering something more in another capacity, after the assessment, then you may use more so your intuition to say, I feel that this next step is right, whatever step that is. It may even seem illogical to some people in some regard, because it's like, maybe you just left with a relationship clearly and you're stepping into another. You don't want to give yourself more time. Sometimes it doesn't, other people looking outside in, it may not make logical sense, but to you, your intuition is saying, no, it is time. Even though you just left something, you have your freedom in a sense of the word, but you're going to give this next option another try, or a new try in some capacity. Okay. And some people might say, take more time. It's like, no, you feel it's right, like this other love interest or whatever have you. Some of you, it's going to be like that. You will take that step forward into a new love interest, but it's going to be very clear. Okay. Some of you are going to take a little bit more of a logical stance and give yourself a bit more time. I know I did have that inkling where I said some of you may just assess something, and truly consider if you even going to give this another opportunity. That's a minor few of you. You might give it another opportunity. Some minor few of you. Okay, that's why the Queen of Swords also speaks towards that. If you're going to give something another opportunity, another shot, it's going to be very like in your face, clear with what is expected, what everybody's bringing to the table, what are your beliefs, being truthful of your entirety. And that's why if you decide to, take something back, it may not make logical sense, but you're going into your intuition and giving it a shot. So that's for a minor few of you. The majority of you is the other way. You're going on to something more. And we have, see Queen of Swords again. Look from a totally different deck. Same thing. It's you're not taking this lightly. Your love life is very important to you, because you give energy, you give time, you give resources, and it's like you don't have those things to waste. So it has to make sense to you. So you're going to take all the time you need to think about it, to entertain new love interest, to perhaps even consider a love interest back if certain things are cleared up, whatever the situation is. But it's very clear, and it's like you will have the truth of the matter. You will be making that decision, and your decision is going to be final, whatever that is, and you will be respected for it. in any capacity, whichever capacity you choose. So your Kipper card is saying, yeah, toil and labor. This is something that you're like no longer doing anymore. Like, I just finished saying that. Like, this takes your time, your resources, your calendar, your energy, your strength, and it's like you are not going to be doing this again. You know, if you're going towards another relationship, it's not going to be like work in this regard. And if you're going to entertain something from the past, break up and stay away for a while, then if you want to consider coming back, it cannot be like this anymore. It cannot be a strain on your well-being. So let's see what else is happening, Virgo. And we have, yeah, Page of Pentacles. Like I said, I literally just, again, time, resources, calendar, all that kind of stuff. So if you're going to move forward, it has to make sense on so many levels, practical levels as well, with the Page of Pentacles. This is you investing into this new love interest. So this is your time, your patience, your resources, again, your dedication, your foundation, your livelihood, your lifestyle. You know what I mean? But it's a small investment first, okay? Just to see. Now, some of you, if you're going to entertain, the forgiveness in some capacity of the previous person or people, same thing. It's going to start small, okay? Which is fine. It's reasonable, It's just that you're more guarded. You have two Queen of Swords. Clearly, you're more guarded. You're not going to be. It's not going to take things lightly, and people are going to know that you're going to have new boundaries about yourself, and you're going to be true to yourself as well. The Queen of Swords is very true to herself, and that's also why the Two of Swords is here. I mean, regarding leaning a little bit more on your intuition. Of course, you're going to have clarity, practicalities, but ultimately you're going to go a bit more with what your heart says in this matter. However you're going to choose to invest into this new relationship or giving something a second chance. Let's see what else is happening. And we have, yep, King of Swords. So this is you gravitating from the Queen of Swords to the King of Swords. And it's like you're saying, you know what, if I'm going to do this investment into this relationship, this new relationship, or giving something another chance, this is you further delegating and saying that this is how my life is right now, and you're going to be busy with other things as well. So you cannot have something complicating your world. Okay, with the King of Wands, he's already laid down systems. He's already laid down truths. He doesn't have to be bothered about it anymore. He doesn't want to be bothered about it. He doesn't need to. He expects it to be running as it is intended, as it was agreed upon, so that he can then be free to work on other bigger, loftier ambitions and other loftier goals with other loftier understandings of the kingdom, of the lifestyle, and expanding. So if you're going to be doing this investment, you're making this very clear to the situation or the relationship, okay? And it's coming through an energy of this is final. This is absolutely final. So either we're going to go with this in this way or we're not. Okay? It sense for some of you, you're compromising in certain respects. Okay? You're compromising to allow a second chance. Others of you, this new interest, they're having certain things together as well. And you probably shared what you've gone through, or what you've been going through. And you're saying, this is the type of life I want to live now. This is what I'm setting for myself. This is the groundwork that I've done. And I'm not going back on that for nothing. So if I'm going to invest into a relationship, it has to make sense and complement the lifestyle that I have chosen for myself. Because I have other ambitions I want to do and cultivate. So they're going to respect that, the new love interest and everything. They're going to complement that. If it doesn't, you're just going to be single for a little while until you find someone who does. Okay, let's see what your next clarifier card is. Yeah, Queen of Cups. There you go. Wow. So you have the Queen of Swords here in the regal energy. You have the complementary King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Wow, what did I look at right there? I was seeing this as King of Swords, and it's coming through as King of Wands. Why did I see that? So with the King of Wands, actually, it's semi-similar to what I said. The King of Wands is his lifestyle or his kingdom is going to reflect how he wants to live his life. Okay, so that's similar to when I said the King of Swords is he's established systems and he doesn't have to worry about it. It's going to work how he intended it. So the King of Wands, that's semi the same thing, but slightly different, whereby he's already worked hard enough for his kingdom to reflect his lifestyle, how he wants to live, the actions that have been taken. He doesn't have to worry about, the decor changing or his living in certain environments of changing or the way he goes and carries himself. The King of Wands is someone who is very charismatic. He's very attractive, and that's clearly what's happening here with you as well. And he is assertive in the way that this is how he's going to move through life and how his kingdom is going to operate. If you're not about that, then you're probably not going to be involved in his kingdom, and he's more free to also deal with other kingdoms and other um, kind of invitations that he's probably invited to further expand his kingdom in the type of lifestyle and the type of galas per se that he attends and that enriches his kingdom and his livelihood. That's like kingdom, like family, friends, stuff like that. So that's also what's happening here. It's amazing how I saw King of Swords coming through in that regard. And now you're complemented with the Queen of Cups. This is someone who has has a clear understanding of their heart as well. Some of you, this is also part you coming through, making very clear also your heart on the matter regarding all of the people who are going to be gravitating around the King of Wands because he's very charismatic. There's a lot of socializing, a lot of interactions that you're going to be involved in, and you're going to be able to navigate those emotions of love interest or varying connections, socializing very easily, but still being true to your heart. But this is also someone, for some of you, who is stepping in and just laying it all bare. They understand all that you've gone through. They understand the emotions that are connected. They understand, the different quirks that could have been established because of what you've gone through or whatever have you. And they're letting you know that it's not going to affect them. It's not going to shake them. They are very much interested in you, your trauma, your pain, your grief, your frustrations. It does not matter. They will be there for you. Okay, sincerely. Okay, and again, if you're already in a relationship or are you taking a break or something like that, this is someone who is like come like the second chance that you gave. They're going to be a bit more stable, where they might have allowed certain emotions to go awry, which caused a lot of uncomfortable issues before. But if you're giving them a chance, is the investment is like they're working to stabilize and be more grounded in their emotions. Okay. So they get better, they work on it, but it's still something that needs nurturing. I'll say it like that. Let's see what else is happening here. And we have, yeah, marriage. Like I said, for some of you, it's like if this new person's coming, they say, hey, they want you, you're all, like everything. If it's a multiple relationship of sorts, same thing. Very, very secure. For some of you, this is also you just representing your heart in that particular matter. And for some of you, like I said, if this has been something that you've given a second chance to, there's, the hard talks that happened and the investment to prove one's like, are we real? Like, if I do this, it can't be like last time. You know what I mean? And it takes a next step, a significant step. So ultimately, your love life is going in a good direction. Okay, Virgo. Especially as you've let go or course corrected a certain um, uneasy relationship, but moreover, a lot of you have just released a bad relationship and moving on to better relationships, and it's going to then flow into a more harmonious, uplifting aspect of your love life, which is absolutely incredible with the marriage card. Very significant connections there. Let's see what your angel message has to say. And we have within the next few months, which makes perfect sense, especially because a lot of you are around here, starting out finishing up this work right here, whatever that is in that type of relationship. And then we have your next angel message. We have opportunity, absolutely incredible, especially with what's happening here. All of this right here, opportunity, like we spoke about. It's going to be very engaging and very rewarding, actually, on so many levels. So, Virgo, this has been your your love reading. I hope it was beneficial. I hope you you know consider what I said, especially over here. Don't allow passions to overtake logic in certain respects for either party involved. Say what you have to say, and just move on in some capacity, just to be safe, but otherwise, listen to your intuition, lay down the law in certain respects, respect yourself enough, love yourself enough. And if you're going to give something a chance, slow and steady, being true to yourself, it'll work out. Okay? So Taurus, this has been your love reading. Please remember to subscribe to the YouTube page, and please consider becoming a Patreon member. Thank you, and I wish you the best. Bye. Sorry, Virgo. I meant to say Virgo, not Taurus. I actually just finished doing a Taurus reading. Virgo. Thank you for being here. I wish you the best. Bye. Hi, thank you so much for being a part of the channel. I really hope the reading was beneficial and uplifting, encouraging for you. I hope to see you back here real soon. Otherwise, I wish you the best. Bye.